Good stuff. All American Maker glass. One of my favorite glasses to use. And what am I drinking in here? Oh, it's a good year. Apple juice. It's middle of the day. I have stuff to do in town, so I can't drink. Let's get to this video. But first, let's do a pocket check and a wrist check. Because after all, I'm into EDC, I'm into watches. So, alright, let's do a pocket check. What do I have in my pockets today? Well, first, let's lay down the Hank. I am carrying a Vera Forma Hank. This is the orange edition. Very beautiful Hank. I love it. We'll get on the Hanks more later on down the road. The knife I'm carrying. Brass Titanium Scale Bug Out. I have 2 bug outs. Yes, I'm the type of guy that likes to buy multiple things of the same product, just in case one fails. I end up carrying both bug outs. Not at the same time, but yeah, I bought this one as a backup, and mostly because I like the black scale, or the black steel. It also has the brass titanium thumb stud. I am also carrying a brass pen from Vera Forma. One of my favorite pens to use. It is fun to write with, smooth, right shape, right size. Next up, Vera Forma Bi-fold Commodore wallet, version 2. You all know about this because I did a review on it before, so I don't need to go on it more. Next up in my pocket is, of course, the EDC coin. This is actually another Vera Forma product. New product, I should say. They just dropped this recently. This is the version 2 of the coin. This one is tentatively called the Coin X. Beautiful design coin. I'll get on it more down the road when I do a video on EDC coins. And next up, not really in my pocket, but I just love designer dice. These are metal. Clocks and Colors dice. And Uma Thorpe brass dice. And that's it for my pocket check. Now, what am I wearing on my wrist? Well, I am wearing my two-tone Orient Neptune. Very beautiful watch. And I hope it's in focus. Because I just got a message on my phone, but I'm not going to edit this out. Because I am shooting manual and I definitely need a secondary screen so I can see when stuff is in focus or not. I'm not going to play with it because I'm going to mess it up. Anyways, I am wearing my Orient Neptune. Very beautiful watch. Sadly, it's discontinued. I wanted the blue dial, but blue dials are kind of overrated. We see a lot of it everywhere. This is one of my favorite watches. It's hand wind. Maybe I'll get more on watches. I'm not the greatest watch reviewer. I love watches though. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for my pocket check and my wrist check. Let's get on with the video. Good apple juice. Anyways, let's get to this video. So, I know what you're saying. Sid, where is the damn cloning video that you promised? It's coming. I assure you. It's just taking a little time. I will be getting to work on it more. I have it written. I have a script written. My house is a mess. I need to do some skits for the video. It will come. Probably not in a week or two. Maybe a little bit longer because, well, tutorials take some planning to do. I'm new to this world. I watch tutorials, but I'm making my own. And I want to make sure what I teach in there is proper, that you can use. I'm going to be showing various techniques how to clone yourself. I'm going to show methods using a DSLR. If you want me to, I can show you how to do it on your mobile device, but that's for down the road. Right now I'm trying to do it with a DSLR. So, but today's video is a highly requested one. If you watch Best Damn EDC, you've probably seen this knife already, and you probably heard my name on there because my knife was shown on an episode of Best M EDC a few weeks back, and it was awesome. The attention this knife got was amazing. I wasn't expecting it to be shared, actually. He asked for a modified knife, so I sent mine in. Next thing I know, I'm watching his video a few weeks later, and I see he used my knife as a thumbnail. Thank you, Taylor. That was awesome. So, this knife has been a highly requested one for a while for me to talk about, to do a review on, because not much people see DNA lasering reviews on YouTube. So, since this knife was featured, I'm sure people are searching YouTube for this scale. So, here is the video on it. This knife right here. I know you can't see. You will see it in a second because I'm going to switch to top down so you can get a proper view. You may have noticed I am shooting in 4K. I am finally using my camera to its full capability. We're going to see how I look in 4K. I probably should have done makeup. I should have fixed my hair. I should have wore a suit to look good in 4K so my wrinkles don't show. I'm only 35. Wait, am I? I don't need to show my age. Anyways, bug out. Let's talk about the knife. Who am I kidding? You all probably know about the Benchmade bug out. It is one of the top knives that people talk about. It is always in the top 10 lists I've seen. Not always. There's a few that skipped it because it's too, basic. It's a basic knife. There's nothing really special about it. This version of the blade is S30V. Really good retention. Not the greatest, but it is really good. Knives, I believe, are dealer's choice. Whatever knife you want is what will be your best one. But be warned that there are knife steel out there that you will need to sharpen a lot. This one I've only had to sharpen maybe 3 times so far. I may have had the scales since September 2021, but I've actually had this bug out for a few years now. It is one of my main knives. It is heavily patinaed on the blade. It's scratched up. It gets a lot of use. I believe that you shouldn't buy EDC just for show. It has to have a purpose. Yes, I carry a coin. We will get to that in another video on why I carry coins and some of my favorite coin creators. Because, well, coins are awesome. They're fun to carry. They're fun to fidget with. And realistically, they can be used as a fidget toy. But like I said, another story for another time. Let's get on to this knife. So, bug outs. You know about them. Blah, 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 blah. Bug out, bug out, bug out. Good knife to carry, blah, 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 blah. So that's out of the way. Let's get on to the scales. Titanium. From Flytanium. Etched by laser by DNA Lasering. I'll post a link below. You should definitely go check out DNA Lasering. They have a website. They also have an Etsy. I'll share both links below. Definitely check him out and support his work because he does amazing, amazing detailed work. This knife is one of my favorites. I have another one coming. Not another knife. I have another set of scales coming in for my Spyderco Paramilitary 2. That's going to be another one for down the road, maybe. Maybe not, because, well, what can I say? I can't say the same review for 2 different knives if they're both the same quality, right? Anyways, let's switch to a top-down perspective. What can I say? It is a Benchmade bug out. We went into that earlier, so I don't need to talk about this knife because you know about the Benchmade bug out. You're here about the scales. Don't mind the bead. I like having lanyards, make it easier to grab my knife out of the pocket. But the scales, DNA lasering, as I've mentioned. These are perfect scales. I love them. They're perfect for me. I have no issues with this knife. Some people might, so I will try to list any pros and cons about this knife. So, titanium, light-ish, a little bit heavier than G10, but there are very tough scales. I will not be able to bend them unless I am stronger or I put more effort into them. But Just because I'm a regular person and I'm trying to go like this, yeah, it's not going to bend. Maybe if I did it more harder, then yeah, but what kind of pressure am I going to do on that? A knife, a pocket knife, is not meant to be a pry tool. Otherwise, you're going to damage the blade. So, I have nothing to worry about that. Scratch resistance. Some people tend to believe titanium is scratch proof. That is not the case. Titanium does scratch. I've actually scratched this scale. It's not noticeable because of all the black and silver contrast there, so it's good, but I do notice it in certain angles. I have a scratch from here down to here, and that was caused by my own stupidity of accidentally running my ring along the side. So, like I said, that's my own stupidity. Now, the texture. Yes, it does have a lot of texture. Listen. These are laser engraved, so you do have texture here, which means it is highly gripable material. Grippable? Grippy? I'm not going to edit this out. It has a lot of grip. For me, I like it. I like extra grip because maybe my hands might be wet. Uh, I'm outside a lot when I do photo shoots. I've had to clear a couple branches of bushes so I can get a shot through. Uh, I've had to do product photography on the ground, and I had to remove some pesky invasive plants when I noticed that they were there. So I had to cut them down, remove the roots, use my knife to dig, which I damaged this blade once already doing that. I had it fixed, so that's gone, so I don't have to worry about that now. But uh, yeah, the extra texture really did help. I do like the extra grip. Some people might not like it. The con for the extra grip is yes, it will get caught. You can probably notice, I don't think you can. But just looking at it, I can see some scuff marks from my pocket because putting this into the pocket is a challenge sometimes. You will struggle, like I struggled. It will happen. It will get stuck. It might be a little harder to pull it out, but yeah, I don't mind. It's just nature of the trade because I like the design. Now, the design. If I can get right, you can probably see it right about there, I guess. It is a Kraken. It's upside down. You look at it like, oh no, it's right there. So the Kraken, there's an anchor, pirate ship. So the Kraken is taking down the pirate ship. This is a pirate themed knife, hence the pirate themed beads. So if you're new to the EDC world, on Instagram, you will notice that there are various communities out there of people who share EDC using different themes. You got Vikings, you got pirates, you got samurai, you got various other people, and you just got the regular people that just share what's in their pocket. Either way, we're not claiming to be pirates, Vikings, or whatever. We're just everyday people having fun. It is a fun community. I, yeah, the pirate community is very fun. I've met a few great people. Not a few, I should say a lot. I've met a lot of great people. Really good people I like to joke around with in their comment posts or in messages. Just a great bunch of people. But anyways, yeah, this knife, this scale, I got to commemorate that crew. Uh, so DNA lasering, you did an amazing job on these scales. I just happened to found DNA lasering on Etsy when I was looking for something else. I fell in love with the brass scales with the leaf design. That was actually going to be my first choice. And then I got into the skull design, which I probably would have gotten if they weren't sold out at the time. And then I found these pirate theme scales, which I immediately got because, like I said, it was to commemorate the crew, as we call ourselves on Instagram, the pirate crew. Like I said, we're not actually pirates. We don't claim to be. We're just having fun. It is great community. We are a fun bunch of people. So you should check us out. There's quite a few of us. Raven the Pirate, of course, Peter McKinnon is probably the one that started it all. I found a bunch of other great people that I love to joke around with, smaller, or not YouTubers, Instagrammers. Yeah, check out Instagram. Check me up, Sid Bones. 2 S's at the end. Um, Turns out there's quite a few people named Sid Bones out there. Most of them are inactive, which I was disappointed I couldn't claim my name, but oh well. Anyways, that's all I can say about the scales. They are scales. It is a handle for your knife. Titanium, tough, won't bend. Scratch resistant, depending what you do. If you're just doing it for everyday use, yeah, you probably won't even notice scratches because of all the etchings anyways. But if you get some deeper grooves and maybe you're doing some heavy manual work, manual labor work, but if you're just using this for opening packages like I do most of the time, cutting boxes, and yeah, you're not going to do much damage to it. Unless you're an idiot like me and you run your ring along the side. Other than that, I highly recommend these scales. You should go out and get your own. For those wondering, I am not going to sell this knife. I want to keep my knives as long as I can and then maybe hand them out to family members down the road sometime. But this knife I will definitely be keeping. So go get your own. Don't ask me to sell my knife again. I will not sell it because I love it. Anyways, this is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching this video. And I will get the cloning video off to you guys in the near future. I don't know when. I gotta plan it out more and I gotta clean my house and yada yada yada, find time, blah 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 blah. Anyways, stay awesome. I want to say Gotham. I don't know. Where did I hear that before? Stay awesome, Gotham. Anyways, I gotta find a better way to do an intro and outro to the show. I should probably spend a day and just shoot random stuff and see what works out to be an intro. Maybe I can do my intro to be pocket checks. Unique each time. What's actually in my pockets when I shoot the video. I don't know. Anyways, stay awesome, guys, and pirate on.